Hi there. Welcome to your 45-minute restorative yoga session. My name is Brittany and I'll be guiding you through practice today. We're going to go ahead and start on our backs in a supported Shavasana. So you can feel free to take a blanket, maybe lay it underneath your head, and then you'll want to reach for your bolster. Start to slowly make your way down to your back. Place your bolster underneath your knees to help support your lower back. And as you recline down, option to let your arms fall away from your body, or maybe you place your palms on your lower belly to feel your breath. When you found a comfortable position, start to maybe close your eyes or soften your gaze. Start to tune inward to your breath. Good. So notice the natural rhythm of your breathing without forcing, without judgment. Just noticing where you're at. Good. Begin to relax the muscles in your eyebrows. Relax the muscles in your jawline. Maybe release your tongue from the roof of your mouth. Let your body get nice and heavy as you melt into the earth. Restorative yoga is a practice where we hold long, supportive postures for several minutes while using props. This practice is designed to work with your parasympathetic nervous system, your rest and digest, to help the body heal and restore itself. Your only job is to relax and focus on your breath. Take a deep, cleansing inhale in through your nose. Open mouth, audible exhale, let it go. Good. Today, we lay it all out on the mat. The good, the bad, the light, and the dark. And we focus on our theme of surrender. Surrendering to what is, here and now. Accepting ourselves, others, our practice, our breath, just as it is. Releasing any resistance, control, and expectation. Trusting your path and knowing what's meant for you will find you over this next 45 minutes and in life. And we're going to do a little bit of pranayama breath work before we begin into our restorative postures. So how this works is you'll inhale for a count of 4, followed by a long, drawn-out exhale for a count of 6. This helps to lower the cortisol in the body, help regulate your breath, letting you enter into a deeper state of relaxation. We'll do this for about 3 rounds. So go ahead and start with a nice cleansing exhale. Let it all go. Good. Together, inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, inhale, 4, 3. Exhale, 6, 5. Last time, inhale for 4. And exhale for 6. On your next inhale, sweep your arms up overhead for a full body good morning stretch. Reaching from your shoulders through your fingers and extending from your hips through your toes. Good. Go ahead, release your arms down to your sides and slowly remove the bolster from underneath your knees. And then just gently roll all the way over to your right for fetal pose, letting your head rest on your bicep as you land. Enjoying this pose just for a couple of breaths. Going to take a deep breath in through your nose. And on your exhale, press through your left palm and very slowly start to lift your body up into a seated position. Anytime we lift up in our restorative poses, we want to always lift up on an exhale, moving nice and slow. Good. So the first pose we're going to do is a supported Supta Baddha Konasana. So you're going to take both of your blocks and you're going to make a little L shape. So you're going to place the first block on its highest setting, and then take that second block on its smallest setting or shortest setting, and then place it towards the bottom like you're making an L shape with your blocks. And then you'll take your bolster. You're going to make a little ramp. This is what's going to support your back for this pose. And before we recline down, we're going to take our yoga blanket, unfold it just once, and then we're going to go ahead and roll it up into a little sausage, keeping a nice tight roll till it looks something like this. And then you're going to scooch your glutes up towards the bottom of your bolster. Place the soles of your feet to touch, and then bring your blanket on the top of your ankles and then hook them around the bottom of your ankles. You can cross the two parts over one another. Place the soles of your feet to touch and let your knees fall out wide. This is going to help give you some support for your lower body so you're not just floating off in space. And then you're going to slowly lower down to your back. Let the arms relax away from your body. You can always place an additional blanket underneath your hands in case they're feeling a little cold on the ground beneath you. Good. Start to close your eyes and settle in. Let your shoulders fall away from your ears. And if at any point throughout your practice your mind begins to wander, and it will because you're human, that's okay. Just start to notice those thoughts and then come back to your body by focusing on your breath. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And your exhale, slowly press yourself up off of your bolster. Good. Remove the blanket from your ankles. Bring your knees together. Remember, we want to move nice and slow, so go ahead and fold your blanket back in half. Good. Now we're going to scooch the left part of our glute towards the bottom of the bolster. You can take your blanket and maybe roll it up. Nice little sausage. Again, we're going to come into a reclined supported twist. So maybe you can take this blanket, place it in between your knees. Get nice and close to the bottom of the bolster. Take a big breath in. And on your exhale, twist to your left. Start to slowly recline down so that your torso is on top of your bolster. You can place your left cheek off to the side. You could even take another blanket, maybe put it underneath your left hip. That feels supportive. Start to slowly melt into your props. Take one more deep breath in, fill up your lungs. And on your exhale, slowly lift yourself up off of your bolster. Okay. Now we're simply going to do that same pose on the other side. So this time you're going to bring the right part of your glute parallel with the bottom edge of your bolster. Place your little blanket in between your knees. Stack your legs however it feels the most comfortable. Inhale, get tall through your spine. Exhale, twist to your right and slowly make your way down onto your bolster. Belly is on top of bolster, right cheek is on. Start to settle in. Let your body get nice and heavy. Your body will adjust to the pose, so make sure you find a comfortable spot. It will adjust. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale, press yourself up. And coming into our final restorative pose. This is also going to be our Shavasana. We're going to do supported elevated legs above the heart. So what you'll do is you'll take both of your blocks, place them at that bottom of your mat on their tallest setting. Place a little gap in between them. And then take your bolster, lay it on top of your blocks like a little table. And then you're going to take maybe one or maybe two blankets. You'll take one blanket underneath your head. I sometimes like to roll the bottom just a little bit so that the back of my neck is fully supported by the roll. And then you'll take your second blanket to cover yourself up. So how it works is you're going to rest your calves on top of your bolster. Try to place your calves right on top of where the blocks are, just to help with stability. Scooch a little bit closer. You want your knees bent. And then you'll start to slowly make your way down to your back. Again, maybe you re-roll that blanket to help support your neck. And then maybe you take another blanket to keep your body temperature warm. Blankets also act as a nice grounding method as well, just helping to put a little pressure on your abdomen. And you can let your arms relax away from your body, or you can even place your hands on your lower belly to feel your breath to stay more connected. And start to settle in here.
So are you signing an agreement today, and then do we get to the end once they get paid for? So did we do 50% down? Yeah. Then we would just switch it to a cash. So basically what would happen is when we get, when we're done with the install, she'll have an option to pay in full. But it's like, you can do it, it's like a little QR code, you can scan it, it's an info, she can pay it there, and then just, so nothing will be charged to the financing, so she won't get what happens. No, so just whenever the installation is complete, just just say, hey, I'm gonna pay this in full now, and then she can call whoever the financing is, just close the account, and it's nothing charged. No,
Take one final deep breath in through your nose. Press your lips together, exhale through your nose. Good. Start to slowly welcome sensation back into your bodies. So maybe you wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Maybe you nod your head side to side. Good. And then without getting up, just slowly remove your feet off of your bolster. And hug your knees into your chest for ball pose, giving yourself a little squeeze. Maybe you rock side to side. Good. And then extend your legs out long onto your mat. Reach your arms up overhead for one last full body good morning stretch. Take a big breath in, using your lower belly to fill up. Exhale, hands to heart center for prayer pose. Good. And then guide your thumb to your third eye chakra, that space in between your eyebrows, your seat of your light, your intuition, your inner wisdom, trusting that it's always here to help serve and guide you throughout this life. Together, we end our practice in surrender, opening ourselves up to inner peace, to contentment, allowing ourselves to go with our flow, to follow our own unique path, lean into the unknown, and know that through acceptance, light will find you. Namaste.